Hello, Entirely Kiwi. I hear you're looking for someone to fill a position. Well, I think I'm the perfect person to do that. First off, let's go for a ride. Well, first off, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Chuck. I'm also known on the internet as SuburbanRyder. I have the domain name www.SuburbanRyder.com. So if you want to just type in that internet address and it will take you right to my YouTube channel, which is one of my main channels, along with a few others. I've been riding motorcycles for around 32 years, owned a Harley-Davidson motorcycle for the last 25 years, and then traded that in to get the Triumph that I'm riding right now. Picked it up last year. I think probably for a travel site like yours in New Zealand, there would be nothing cooler than having a Midwest biker from the Chicagoland area come and ride through the country of New Zealand. I could give my impression of how things look and my experiences with the different cultures. I hear you have a native culture called the Maori. I am absolutely into meeting people and getting to know new things, new cultures, new places. Let me tell you a little bit first about the history of bikers. There's a stereotype that bikers are outlaws or something like that, and I'm not saying that they don't exist in the biker culture, but they're called one percenters for a reason. That's because they're less than 1% of the population of bikers, and I would say myself that it's more accurately would be like 1/10 of 1%. In 32 years of meeting other bikers, I have never had a bad experience yet of meeting another biker, so it's got to be a very, very low statistic at best, and most of the people I have met I would trust them with my life. I mean, there is a brotherhood of bikers out there, and that would just be absolutely cool, I think, to travel across New Zealand on two wheels. And I'm not prejudiced just even about motorcycles. I love bicycles, mopeds, motor scooters. I also noticed that you guys on your supplier list don't have any suppliers in the two-wheel transportation area yet, and I think I would be the perfect person to take care of that problem for you. Nothing like stopping by some dealerships and drumming up some business. That would be a cool way to travel across your country on motorcycle. Let me also tell you a little bit about followers and friends. You said you wanted somebody that can actually get followers and friends. If you check out my YouTube channel, you will see that is pretty much what my channel is about. It's about meeting other people, not just bikers. I meet a lot of other people, even non-bikers too. And I have a great network of friends as I'm traveling through the country of New Zealand. As long as I have any kind of internet connection, I've got some of the greatest group of people, the bikers and the non-bikers. All you do is just have to even ask, and they will rally to your aid to help you out in whatever way you would like. They're a great bunch of people. I mean, they've helped me out with 2 regular shows I have. If you go to Google and type in TDD report, that's TDD space report, you'll see that I've been doing a lighthearted kind of news show for the past 2 years. I've got a great crew behind me and a lot of other volunteers that help me out to put that show out. Also, every 2 weeks I do a science show called 2 Science Geeks. And if you want to check that out too, you can do the same thing. Go to Google, type in 2 Science Geeks, all one word, the number 2 Science Geeks, and you will see too that radio show has at least generated enough interest to go to the front pages of Google, which I think is a great thing. We do it every 2 weeks at a little radio station called On the Air TV, and I believe a Shoutcast station has just recently picked us up as a radio show. So I think that would probably answer your question about me being able to go in front of the microphone or be filmed in front of a camera. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I'm also kind of like a tinkerer, handyman. I kind of make a living now that I'm retired. I make a living out of fixing other people's broken stuff, whether it be carpentry, plumbing, electrical. So if you need something fixed around your office, say you got a loose drawer in your desk or maybe a table leg broke off, I could probably help you fix that too. Pretty handy kind of a guy. So anyway, that's enough about me. I just kind of am thinking to myself, the next stage of it is you're going to have an interview with the 10 finalists. So I've been thinking about that. I kind of wonder what the interview would go like.
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions, Mr. Suburban Ryder? May I call you Chuck? Would you ever consider shaving your beard?
You're kidding, right? Okay, and then the camera, you take it like this, and it goes in the helmet like this. See? Hey, want to see something cool? Luke, I am your father.
How much do you know about New Zealand?
It's made up of 2 islands, one north, one south. There's a native population called Maori, and the people there drive on the wrong side of the road. Okay, I got one wrong. There's 3 islands, right?